it ends off just leaving behind this kind of like disturbing, kind of like restroom cleaner, because a lot of restroom cleaners use citrus. Hey, what's up? The Brew Dude is back here with another beer. So I was at the beer store the other day picking up those different beers. I'm always usually at the beer store. Even if I don't buy anything, I usually buy something. So but I'm usually looking, just seeing what they got, everything they got. And I came across this. This is a Chihuahua cerveza. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Probably not the same Chihuahua. That was a long time ago, and this one looks pretty young. Actually, it looks like he has a little white going around the top, so maybe it is. This is Newport Beach, California. Chihuahua Brewing from Buellton, California. 5% alcohol by volume. Rosado premium lager brewed with fresh ginger, hibiscus, and lime. So Rosado, it does have this little kind of hue to it. It's almost like pink. It says it's been brewed with fresh ginger and hibiscus. Is that what it says? Hibiscus and lime. I was way off. Anyway, I've never had it, but I've seen it. And I'm like, wait a minute. Let me just get it. Let me try it. See what it's about. See if it's good. Or what the case is. Or, catch up with the old Yo quiero Taco Bell Chihuahua. So let's go ahead and pop this bad boy open. It was not a twist off. The smell smells like a public restroom at a park got cleaned with like Pine Sol. That's what it smells like. If you've watched my channel, I say it like it is. Does that mean the beer's going to taste nasty? Probably not. But that just means that when you pop that beer, don't get your nose up in there. Unless you want it to smell like a public bathroom at a park that's been cleaned with Pine Sol. Let's pour it. So this is a lager, 5%. Pours like a lager. It does have a little like back notes of grains, kind of like a lager would have. Almost kind of a smell like a Budweiser or something. I'm not exactly sure what adjunct is used in this, but it kind of has that Budweiser smell, and I know Bud uses that rice and stuff. But I don't know. That ginger, lime, Pine Sol smell is kind of like overcoming it. So this is what you're looking at. Slightly pink, a little bit, not a lot, and it definitely has some haziness to it. There's no head. There's carbonation coming straight up. It's a beer, right? It should have that. It should be concerning if it didn't have any of that. It's light. It's crisp. The carbonation was kind of like just hidden in the liquid. As soon as it hit my tongue, kind of just like bit it. Body is about light to medium, closer to the medium side. It's definitely very lime forward. There's like this lime, but almost like not artificial lime, but kind of preserved lime, almost like lime in a container or lemon in a container or something. Has that preservative kind of taste to it. It does have a lager feel to it. There's not a lot of like high hops or anything like that. It ends off just leaving behind this kind of like disturbing, kind of like restroom cleaner, because a lot of restroom cleaners use citrus. Right? And when something's fermented, it has this like, fermented smell to it. And lagers already have this kind of musty kind of, I say musty, but it's more like a husk grain, like a grain, almost think of like a grain farm or grain house where they store all this grain. and you walk in, maybe some grain got wet and started fermenting, started kind of spoiling or whatever the case is, and you kind of got a whiff of that. That kind of already what they have, which is not a bad thing. It's just that lime essence kind of gives it like a restroom cleaner or something, right? It's a little off balanced. That's probably what it is. I feel like if it was balanced a little bit more, and when I mean that is like things were measured, right? Things were thought of when they were put together. It's a lot of. It's quick. It's like, oh, it's lager. Boom. There's this pine saw kind of cleaner to it, and it just kind of comes in very fast. It doesn't even ask you, right? It just goes in, grabs you, and says, "Here, too bad. Whether you like it or not, I'm here." Kind of what it does. Not a big fan of it, Chihuahua. Wanted to try it. If you've tried it, cool. Did you like it? I don't know. Let me know. If you want me to try some more of these Chihuahua stuff, I'll do it. But honestly, I don't know if I'm going to. I think I'm kind of done with them. Just with this one, right? It's kind of like, okay, you kind of when you get to a brewery and you're like, one thing that I like to do is when I drink a beer from a brewery and I like it, I like to just deep dive into that brewery. But this one here, I only saw like 3 different ones. They're all kind of like lager with something, lager with this, lager with that, right? I didn't see like, oh, Chihuahua made like an Imperial Extra Stout, and it's just like, oh, okay, cool. But I come across a brewery and I taste one and I like it, I'd like to deep dive and just take a lot of different ones. In this case, I don't think I'm going to do that, which is I'm okay with. Don't go out wasting time finding it. It's okay. It's not great. Thank you for watching, subscribing, and liking. And with that said, the Brew Dude is out.